here we are at Band Barracks. Y'all know who we are. All things relevant, and special guest with us today. Do y'all want me to go by y'all's legal name or
The government names?
Yeah, or
That's totally fine. I'm cool with
yeah.
that.
What about you?
My name is fine. Yeah.
Great. Alex Ayala.
Ayala, correct.
Very good. And Christopher Leeton.
That's right.
Welcome. Thank you guys for
Yes,
being here.
sir.
Thank you guys for having us. This is pretty badass.
We thought so.
Yeah.
Once we found out about this place, we were like, yeah, we got to do this. So thank you guys for being here. I want to go ahead and shoot straight into it because when I had this here, I was just amazed. But talk to us a little bit about what this is, especially what our viewers are seeing in this bottle here. I think, can I go with Alex to explain this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so what we're having here is our blueberry mead. And this has been aging for about a year. We picked the blueberries ourselves in March of last year, and we got everything prepared, and it's just been sitting. And just a few days ago, we got them bottled up, and you're gonna taste a few things whenever you start drinking it. You'll get the vanilla, a little bit of caramel, and then the blueberries are gonna be there, but it's more of a side note. And what's interesting about mead is that you get these undertones of whiskey and cognac with the honey. Depending on what honey you're using, you'll get different notes. But on this one, on the back end toward the finish, I don't know if you can taste it, but there's that cognac taste.
Mm-hmm. I got ahead of myself and went ahead and tried
Oh, that is tasty.
this stuff ahead of time. I meant to wait, but my anxiety,
the gun.
it doesn't let me.
Hey, we got sound effects.
You just had to. You just had to.
It was great. It was great. Thank you, Jonathan. Young Jonathan.
Young Gone.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, it does give me that. Like you said, you kind of really let it sit, and you get that cognac flavor, which is one of my favorite alcoholic beverages. I didn't even know what mead was. Like, you told me mead, and I was like, I guess he means alcohol, beer, whatever. And that's what I was until I found out. Oh no, it's actually its own thing. And you gave me a little breakdown of the story behind it, and I would love for you to tell it again.
Oh, absolutely.
'Cause it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the prevailing theory of how mead began. As y'all may be aware, well, I know you're aware now, that mead is the first alcohol known to man.
Hey,
So for thousands of years, this is what everyone around the world knew to be their main source of joy, right? The history goes, or the saying, I don't know if it's factual, but this is the way you'll read it online, is that it would have started thousands of years ago in Africa, where during the rainy season, everything would, they noticed that there was a empty tree trunk that got filled up with water. And an African bushman came by, and he was thirsty after his long day of hunting.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, he scoops out the water, and he drinks it, and he gets his fill. And by the time he gets back to where he's situated, he's starting to feel really good. He doesn't know why. So then he's telling all his buddies, "Oh my God, you got to come try this."
Right.
They go by, they all start, scooping out, and they actually believe that this was given by the gods.
Okay.
The gods have bestowed them a gift.
Okay.
So, unbeknownst to them, what had actually happened was there was a beehive that had made its little home within that empty tree trunk. So whenever the rainy season came by, it flooded up the tree trunk, and it actually fermented mead.
oh,
And just a little bit of water, the honey and natural airborne yeast that just comes in. It makes this beautiful drink that you guys are having right now,
Nice.
mead. And from that point on, it was so popular that it spread throughout the world. Because, if we take that theory that, all mankind came from one continent, then from that point forward, every continent from that point has their own version of mead.
Right.
yeah.
And it comes from hidromiel, from the Spanish, to agua de miel in other places. It's just honey, some form of honey alcohol. I don't know all the names, but
Right.
I wish I'd known them right now. I could go down the list, but yeah, it's everything from like a light tasting, a very light, low percentage mead, all the way to a dark, heavy. It can go from 7% all the way up to like a 25%.
Wow. The percentage on this one, what are we looking at?
This one
right
is going to
now?
be 15%.
Hey, that's a healthy number. You know,
Yeah,
But it's so smooth.
It is.
Everyone, like y'all.
it tastes like juice. Like,
that's the whole point.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't taste the alcohol or nothing. And I'm not a real straight alcohol drinker. Sour knows certain alcohols, but this, you can't taste a lick of it. And that's what makes it such a good product, Can we get a zoom in on this Young Guns right here?
So, guys, what is
Not
what
the
is
vitamin water. Just
what is
this.
the name of your product?
So the name is Mythical Buzz.
Okay.
I love mythology.
Hey, I do too.
Yeah, and I'm a huge geek when it comes to different gods, heroes,
There you go.
deities, all these stories. They've always fascinated me. So
The guys were looking at that at that dude, that farmer was like, I got you, man. You look thirsty.
yeah,
Let me bless you with some mead.
Bring that bottle up a little bit. I'm gonna give you a little zoom.
Oh, there you go. Not the vitamin water, just this.
Raise
Just
it up a little bit.
I don't even know why you brought
There
that bottle
we
in
go.
here.
Mythical
It's a
Buzz.
disgrace to this
There we go.
wonderful,
Okay, I'm
beautiful
sorry.
thing.
Maybe it's not
Nah,
vitamin water.
I know, right? It's
Something special.
Put it
there.
somewhere
you're
else.
good. You're good. I was joking around, bro.
I don't know what to do with it now.
I'll drink it. No, I'm just kidding. Man, Chris. So maybe Chris can fill us in on this. How did y'all where did this sprout from? You guys creating this beautiful drink.
So it's interesting. I actually love telling the story because I get super excited. But what ended up happening was I called him one day during 2020.
Maybe get a little
COVID.
closer to the mic there.
Yeah.
Oh, is this good?
Put
Is
it
better?
on your mouth like me.
Right, like
Don't
this.
don't use both
Don't
hands
lick
though.
it. Don't lick it though.
No hands.
If you use both hands, that's no hands.
Got you. Okay, this is good.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Yeah. So long story short, I actually hit him up, and we haven't really spoken in some time. I've actually known Alex since I was a wee young lad.
A wee lad.
A wee lad. And I ended up catching up with him. He's like, "Hey, I want to show you something. I got something I've been making," and I was like, "Okay, well, let's meet up." I ended up going to his house, and he introduced me to mead. And at first, I'm like, "Man, what is this? What is this?" It was the French Bochet. I think that's what it was. The first one that you did, or I don't know if it was that or.
there was
Oh,
a French
ooh.
Bochet in there. Yeah.
So you thought he was trying to Bill Cosby you or something?
Hey, no, whoa.
I don't know, Alex. You want to get into that? I mean, because I did get kind of tipsy that day. No, no, but he actually had a few out there, and he did an horchata one.
An horchata one.
Man, that one was really good. But
Gotta make that one again.
oh man, yeah. We have a whole bunch in store, but going back to saying though, I was like, dude, why don't we make this into a business? I'm like, this is really good. And he goes, well, I've been doing this and got no help. I'm like, dude, let's do it. And so 4 years, this year, it makes 4 years, and we finally got the product all lined up. But yeah, we went through. I mean, you think of any batch. The cool thing about mead is that you can mix it with anything, right? Like compared to beer or vodka, right? Like all those, you can't really mix something with it without it tasting over sweet or whatever. But with mead, you can mix hops. You can put what we did, blueberries. Tamarindo is the next incoming one. Yeah.
I gotta sneak peek at that one.
You got to taste it.
Hey.
and I kind of guessed it a little right when he's like, "What are you?" And I was like, "Pause, nuts."
Yeah. I was like, whoa, dude, whoa.
Whoa. None of that in here.
But
Resume though. You were still no, but it just kind of just took off from there. Just brainstorming different types of meads that we wanted to do. I was also going to mention we did a batch from honey from Guatemala, and honey from Guatemala, and then we did a honey from Mexico. And I don't know, did we get some Mexican honey?
Yes.
A few days ago? Oh man, so be on the lookout for that. But
100%.
dude, it's been awesome, and the best part is like it's clean. It's like it's not overly overly bearing. I guess you could
Right.
say. It's not too potent. It's just like at the right amount.
Mm-hmm.
Alex mentioned this before. It's this is for like people that like wine but kind of want to transition to something else,
Right.
or vice versa. People that like beer
Yeah.
and want to transition to something else. But if you drink wine, everybody's like, oh, this all tastes the same. But you got something that doesn't taste the same. Something different. So
I mean, I think the thing with alcohol is, I don't know if you remember having your first drink of beer.
I was 12.
I was
Yeah.
I was 8.
And who remembers thinking, "Oh, this is wonderful. This is badass. Oh, this tastes great."
I did. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
Like,
no, I think that's my first impression too. Like
my
this,
dad likes this one. And now I can't stop drinking it.
There you go.
Now I get why.
makes
so
me feel too good.
there's an adjustment that you have to get over, and I think it's the same with wine. It's not the first, like, you drink it. Oh, this isn't Kool-Aid or juice. It's
Yeah.
just got some sour, tangy flavor, and it's something I probably will like if I keep drinking it. And lo and
Okay.
behold, I mean, this is something that you don't have to get used to at all. This
Yeah.
is you pour it, you drink it, and you immediately like it.
Look at us.
Not-
Goddamn mead fiends.
Look at us. Not me. No. Who would have thought? No. Drinking mead.
Hey. I'm digging the
Yes, sir.
sound effects on this one.
Man, I'm glad I decided to purchase another bottle.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm not gonna lick my fingers for that.
Don't do
It's
that.
gonna look a little bit wrong on this.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Alex was telling me something interesting though about the image for the.
So far, each one of those images that we have 3 labels. Each one is a love story.
Hey.
So the Penelope comes from the story of Odysseus, where Odysseus goes on this long travel to a war, and on his way back, he encounters a lot of resistance from Poseidon. He's throwing him off all these quests, and we're talking about years that he's away from his wife. And his wife is encountered with all these suitors, rich kings that want to wife her up and take over her kingdom. But she finds a way to trick them and hold off, the suitors. I mean, these are powerful men.
Yeah.
So she tells him, you know what? I'm going to make a shroud for my husband's father, Laertes, who's about to die. Before he passes away, I'd like to finish this, this shroud. So she would weave at night, and then some other, she'd weave it during the day, sorry, and then at night she'd unweave it. And she would do that for a number of years. And so they finally caught on to her. It's like, hey, what's going on? This has been a while now, and we're like anxious. You need to pick one of us.
Yeah.
Somebody finally, kind of figures out what she's doing. They find out the scheme is one of the ladies that's tending to her, and she's like, no, this girl, she's tricking y'all. And they finally kind of force her to make a decision. But the moral of the story is basically that she doesn't believe her husband's dead. She holds off that faith that he's going to come back, and she still has that love, for her husband. It's an unwavering love.
Yeah.
Her husband comes back finally, and then she makes this deal where they have to pass all these tests, and none of them can pass them except for him. He passes everyone like a true top dog.
Yeah, there you go, man.
And he finally shows who he is.
The top G.
Yeah,
Top
and
G.
then he has some of his men just corner all these suitors. They kill him off. And
There you go.
Bam, love story finished.
He showed up. Let me show you what I got here.
Yes.
This is for me.
This is for mead.
At least she was loyal the whole time. That's rare.
That's
Sal.
that's the whole thing. I mean,
That's rare. Loyal.
beautiful love stories. And they're written everywhere. I mean, just all sorts of love stories.
Let me ask you this about what time frame did all of this kind of start building itself up?
So just I guess like as what do you mean like
I guess when did y'all about what time frame did y'all decide I'll come direct with it because Alex was telling me about it. He said it happened probably around the COVID time is when y'all kind of came through with it.
Yeah, yeah, like I was mentioned before, like as soon as I tried it, I'm like, I've never had anything like this, right? Like, here in Texas, what we have is vineyards and
Beer.
Yeah, there you go, beer. Nothing but breweries all over Houston, and this is something that's totally different. So, like, right after I tried it, I was like, let's get on this, and just kind of, I would say, just take off in its own way, right? Because like it took a while, right, for us to get the product nice and good. Because I mean, as you could tell, like the glass, there's nothing in the glass; it's all clear.
Yeah.
Right. When you taste it, it's all,
It's all
doesn't
flavor.
yeah, dude. It's awesome. And on top of that too, like it tastes good, and then kind of makes you tell these great stories.
That's why it's called Mythical Buzz. Sal.
That's right, dude. See,
See?
see.
No, yeah, that was explained to me.
Well, it wasn't explained to me, Sal.
We just talked about it right now. No, well,
I was thinking about Poseidon and Penelope.
Oh, this is gonna be like more into death. Yeah, with Mythical Buzz. Oh yeah, it's not just just Zeus. It's more into death. We're gonna talk about his brothers. Oh.
That's a long tree. That's a big tree they got there.
So
Yeah,
Alex told me that it's a pretty big thing in the Renaissance. Is it or?
Oh yeah, it's the biggest thing in the Renaissance
Do
Festival.
you sell this in the Renaissance? This one or
I have a contact. I can't say who it is, but yeah,
Right,
they are looking into it right now. But
We'll
I
call
mean,
him
right at
Bob.
the moment, it's super difficult. Super
Okay.
difficult to get in the Renaissance.
because
But
I will buy a case of that at the Renaissance.
There you
I go
go.
every year,
Yeah.
so I'm a big fan of the Renaissance and all that stuff. And that I don't really like stuff like this, but this is nice.
Hey.
oh
This
yeah,
is really nice.
We hear that all the time, and we were able to.
And my mom
ahead.
mom's a real big fan of mead too, and but like I said, this I don't like drinking it just because I feel like it's always harsh. But this is smooth, tasty, and you can sit there, sip on it. You can feel mythical and get a buzz at the same
Oh
time.
yeah.
So-
Thank you so much.
And if
I
you're
appreciate that.
and just imagine if you're watching Game of Thrones drinking that, you're gonna feel like you're right there. You're gonna think those dragons have come to life.
There you go, dude.
That's what it's about. I'm sure that's what y'all are going for. I mean, it's tasty, it's nice, smooth, and it's just an all around great drink, great product, man. It's just the fact that y'all came together and you had the idea and you're like, man, let's try it out, And look, it's dude, it's great.
Dude.
It's fantastic. It's a fantastic drink. I mean, we were almost
We're
killed the
almost done
bottle.
with that bottle. That's why I told him break the bottle,
Hey,
dude.
but there's more. So
nice.
We'll
Kill it, dude. Yeah.
dude. We'll show you some other stuff that we got.
Alex,
What?
did you want to mention something? I feel like you had an idea there or something. No. You
Oh
didn't?
no. It's probably a few like subjects ago, so
Okay.
I don't know if it even makes sense right now. But I was
Right.
gonna say mythical buzz,
Uh-huh.
mythical because of the mythology,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
buzz because of bees making honey. So it's a little play on
Oh,
words.
okay. Yeah, I was wrong.
But it's also an entendre
Oh, look at
because
you.
I want you to feel that mythical buzz.
Look at you. When are we gonna get in the
Nice.
booth and create some
Oh
raps?
man, you tell me, dude. Let's do it.
But really, honestly, it's really weird the paradigm that happened with COVID because there was so much negative stuff, right? But there was so much positivity that came out of it too. Like for example, you guys doing this
Yeah.
right here is an amazing thing that came out of it,
you.
right?
yeah.
One of the things that I talked about in our last podcast with my buddy here, Ruben, is that sometimes there's things you do because it's your choice, it's what you decide, and there's things that you're forced into. And I think maybe COVID forcefully made us kind of bring out potential in ourselves that we had that we didn't
Absolutely.
realize we had it.
Absolutely.
So it's like a teaching of you decide what you make of the lemons that you're handed. Do you let them rot or
Make lemonade
make lemonade
or lemon pie.
or mead? Apparently.
We did do a lemon. Nah,
Whoa.
that's right, dude.
I was like,
Can we do that again? Can we do
if
that
you
again?
get-
Can we do it one more time?
Hey.
dude. I like that. I like that.
But honestly, guys, all around, like I told Alex when I was hanging out with him at his place, and thank you for allowing me to come to your home.
Oh, it
And
was a pleasure.
the hospitality was great. You guys got some.
Did you pat him down? Make sure he didn't steal nothing.
No, I don't. He seemed like a trustworthy guy.
That's where you messed up, man. You can't do that to Sal.
I was wondering what happened.
He's like, when I
Missing
left, he's like, wait a minute, why is my toilet paper gone?
Why is my toilet paper missing?
Why is my toilet paper? Where's my dog at? Where's my dog not here?
Hey, what'd you think of the garage?
Oh, bro, I'm like, leave this open and let people come in right now. I want to talk with them.
Don't do that.
No, it's because
Don't invite random
he's
people
got
to
a
people's
setup.
houses.
He's got a setup, just like if it's like a bar, and it's very inviting.
Oh, I definitely want to go do that.
I enjoyed the little where you guys have the bottle stationed. I thought was really great. It gives this really nice appeal. Like, hey, we got you. What do you want? We have it back here. And Alex was more than hospitable, and man, we got to talking for a while, and we had some pretty good conversations all while we were in there. And we found out the world's actually not that big. I know of his family, and in the past have had like interaction. It's not, the world's not that big. It's not really, and then it goes around. So one way or another, you're gonna bump heads or meet up or whatever. So, but what you guys got here is really great. Where can people get this? How can they get this? Is what we want to get out there for sure.
I need to know.
So we do have a website, but our main form of contact is going to be through Instagram. You follow Mythical Buzz,
Okay.
and if you send us a DM, we just did a post not too long ago of the 3 flavors that we have already in stock. We are doing deliveries. So just in the Houston area. So if anybody wants a bottle, just tell us how many bottles you want, and we'll make it happen. Usually Mondays and Thursdays and Fridays are the days we deliver. But yeah, that's the way to do it. Or if you want, who is Leeton or Alex Ayala
Okay.
on Instagram.
And we'll make sure to share the links in our description.
Thank you.
So that people can go ahead and when they see this, listen, guys, like no joke. Ruben and me by no means feel the need to tell lies and all this. We're all about being honest, and this is something wonderful you guys need to get. It's tasty, it's smooth. It goes with certain drinks. Go with certain foods, Alex.
Yes, absolutely.
What
Tell
do
them,
you
Alex,
say
what
about that?
foods.
So with this one in particular that you're drinking, it's going to go anywhere from a medium to heavy type of dishes. So think of your seasoned chicken and maybe well-seasoned turkey leg, but steak, in particular beef products, steak, brisket. And I mean, by itself, it's perfectly fine. I've already told him, hey, dude, this is the type you compare with a cigar. And just the other day, he had somebody that told him the exact same thing.
I'm gonna interrupt you just
Go
very
for it.
very slightly. You said on its own it's perfectly fine. It's not perfectly fine. It's amazing on its own.
Thank you, man.
It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Go for it. Keep on going.
Yeah, no, as far as pairing with the cigar, I think that's something I was able to gather because I tried it out. I said this. I had somebody else tell me the same thing, and he just had somebody tell him the same thing with the
Just
cigar.
last night. Yep.
It's
Somebody
funny.
just
It's
last
funny
night.
because as I drink this, because I'm a big cigar smoker, and I'm drinking this, I'm like, yeah, this will be good with a cigar. Just sit in the backyard smoking a good cigar, drinking
That's
this.
exactly right because
Not
of
a glass of bottle, though.
cognac
Hey,
flavor
there you go.
that's in there.
Yeah.
So
I think and another thing what I love about this is like you smell it and then you get the alcohol like sense of it, like the smell, but then you taste it and it's like it doesn't taste nothing like it. That's what I like about it. So that's real big for me. It's like you can smell it. It smells like straight alcohol, man. I don't know. And then you drink it. Oh, hold up. Why it smell like? Why it tastes like Kool-Aid? Why it tastes like juice? It tastes good. This is amazing. So that's what I like about it. It's like Sal said, what he says, it's an amazing product. You guys really outdone yourselves with this. And it's very hard. It's very rare to find an alcohol drink that doesn't taste like alcohol but has it in it. You know what I mean? Where
that's part of the art. Man.
yeah,
it's part of the art.
And yeah, you guys are doing amazing with it. And I guess that's my favorite part is you can smell it, and you think, oh man, it's heavy on alcohol, and you taste it, you can't taste the alcohol. It's like, man, is this juice or is it alcohol?
It's
You know,
all part of the process. I
you
mean,
know,
we've
so-
been doing this since I've been doing this since 2018.
yeah.
So it's all just been testing. I
Yeah,
don't want to
and
get a
that's-
product out
yeah.
there that's not going to be great.
And I think that's what a lot of people go wrong is like, you have to test, you have to, you know, if you fail, keep going. That's a learning experience.
Yes.
You know, if you mess it up, okay, what did I do to mess this up so I can not do it on the next one? You just keep going and keep going. This definitely shows that y'all worked hard on it.
Yes.
You know, it's, man, I could walk around the Renaissance with this and finish the whole bottle myself. So and that's what I'm hoping for. So
I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but we've already had our mead compared with other meads.
Yeah.
Even had a booth at a festival next to the big wig, next to the biggest guys out there.
yeah,
And guess where all the line was at? I mean,
Mythical
the
Buzz,
smallest
right.
guys in the room.
and that's how it goes, man. Is because you guys, you know, all those other big booths like that, you know, they don't have the heart in it like you guys. I'm sure y'all are passionate about this, so you taste the passion, you taste the heart, you know, you taste the hard work that y'all guys put in it. Other people's like, yeah, it's just, you know, corporation, or it's just, you know, they don't care, make a profit. No, you guys are actually did it, and y'all have a passion for it.
Do y'all mind if I finish this?
No,
Go
dude,
ahead,
take it.
Yeah, give me a half of it.
Oh, Don, guy, stingy.
Dude.
Okay.
Look at this. Meat's got bro. The day that everything hits the fan. If there's no mead, there's no salvation.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, you know, you guys can taste the passion in it, the love, everything. You know, you don't get the alcohol taste, you get the fruit, the juice, all of that taste in it. You know, so that's what I really like about it. You know, and I'm not just saying it to be nice. No, it really is a great product. It really is amazing. It really is that good.
Yeah,
you
thank
know?
you.
Thank you.
So, and I'm a very straightforward, honest person. So
I hope so. I really do.
He's lying through his goddamn teeth. No, I'm just kidding, guys.
So
Well,
this
what do I have
is
to do? Pay him afterward?
so this is amazing, guys. So
We want to know. I guess I want to know what are the future plans for Mythical Buzz as far as, because you have this small operation now, but I think you guys are great to go even bigger in the future. But so far, what are your takes on what you guys are trying to achieve?
what's the end game?
So right now, it's just mostly been a craft. I haven't thought too much about how big I want to be. I know he has ideas of how big he wants us to be, and that's fine because we all need those super high goals.
Right.
We may achieve, we may not, but for me, it's more of a passion.
We will.
So I mean, I already have people that are kind of approaching us and say, you know what, I'd love for you to have us at our bar, or talk to us. Here's my business card. We have them lined up. I mean, it's just a matter of saying, hey, this is what we have, and presenting the meads. But right now, my idea is just to be a producer. I make the mead. These guys serve it up over here.
Yeah.
Eventually, we will want to have a location. And from that location, I could definitely see people coming by and, doing a tasting and enjoying their time throughout that day. Maybe outdoors or maybe indoors. I don't know. Just having a good time. But I mean, I don't know what ideas you have, but
Just start. So right now, like we've already perfected it. When I say perfected it, like we've gone through batches and batches and different batches, not to overly do that, but like a lot to perfect what we have. The first step, right, is to get the honest reviews from people and to see where they're at. And then next is to step into farmers markets, right? We have 4 locations that we're looking at now. And then eventually I'm doing a location, but I know Alex's dream is to do like wine country. Where is it? I can't think of it right now. Where's it's up north of Boston, the location where they serve wine. What's the area? I can't think of the name right now.
you mean Fredericksburg?
Heaven.
Yeah, Fredericksburg. There it is. Oh my God.
Heaven.
What'd you say, son?
but Alex's dream is to do that and to get a piece of land and to have our own place. But eventually that will come into place. Everything everything has been kind of snowballing effect.
If y'all need tasters, me and Sal are available.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, it's really weird. It's like a mirror, to be honest, because the same thing happened with us when we decided to do this. It was like I had a certain drive and a certain desire, and he had that, idea of what he wanted to achieve. And then it was like, well, what if we team up? I think he brought the idea over to me.
Can I?
Yeah. Go.
So I met Sal doing the job I do now, which is, a data technician, and that's how I met him. Well, he had left to go to another company, and I was just working one day, and I was like, I'm gonna call Sal. And
Better call Saul.
Better call Sal.
So I'm gonna call Sal. And I told him, I said, hey man, what do you think about doing a podcast? He goes, that's crazy, dude. I've been wanting to do one forever. And I said, well, let's do one. He's like, you want to be a guest? I said, no. I want to be on it. I want to be in it. I want to be part of the mix. He goes, man, that's crazy. He goes, I've been wanting to try to do it again. I tried once and it didn't work out. So yeah, man, he goes, let's try it. And we went through, just to come up with the name took weeks of us just calling each other, just thinking of stuff. I'm asking everybody, man, what do you think about this? And we had some crazy names come out. I think one of them was like Save the Lion, and the other one was like Houston something. I was like, no, we can't do stuff like that. I said, for one, Save the Lion, they're going to think we're going to talk about saving lions. I said, we're not saving no lions. I said, we're not doing that. As much as we love them, we're not doing it. And the other one was like Houston and Southside this. And I was like, well, that's really dedicated to us, but I want to go out like to everybody, almost like a Joe Rogan type deal. And then that's how we came up with All Things Relevant. And then I think you said something about relevant, right? And you're like, man, we need to talk about stuff that's relevant. I said, well, about all things relevant. And he's like, that could work.
Yeah.
That could work.
And yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. And not to steal from y'all's thunder. So this is very relevant right here because you guys got something so amazing going on. And I really do see you guys doing something really super big with this. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. And I'm definitely going to keep coming back to this show because it's so great.
I want to ask you guys, do you guys want to try something else too?
100%.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull it out. Don't chug
pull it out.
Oh my God.
Don't chug.
This
sales
is
guy here.
Young Don.
My zipper's on me.
That's not how you're selling stuff, is it?
It's kind of hot in here now.
Is that how he's selling stuff, Alex?
My goodness.
I don't know how he makes the sales, man. I just let him do it.
Holy shit. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. But just don't check it. But hold on.
Yeah. But wow, no, Penelope. Yeah, bring Penelope back out.
Bring her
man.
back out here, man, so we can listen, so we can hear her stories again.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
I'm gonna pull out this one.
Is that a beer bottle?
Already, dude. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh, the good stuff
wow.
already, huh?
Dude.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh.
What is that?
Okay. I mean, don't finish your drink so quickly. I mean, I guess we can get to it when we get to it. But this one's going to be a special one. This is
Oh,
one of our first blueberries made with a different type of honey,
hey.
mesquite honey. And it's got the same blueberries you're drinking. We picked them ourselves. And this one's been aging for about 3 years, 2.5 to 3 years.
Awesome. Wow, man, y'all are pulling out all the good stuff today.
Good stuff.
Pause.
Resume.
Gave you a compliment there.
I know.
That's a compliment for you.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate that.
I've known Chris for a pretty good deal. We lost contact too for quite some time.
Man, yes, dude.
Yeah, but it's great to connect and see that you've been progressing in a great way.
How do y'all know each other?
Man, mutual
jealousy.
friends.
There
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
yeah. We held hands once.
Whoa! Hit him with the guns. Hit him.
You know what's funny is when I first met Chris. So it was where I used to work as well. He was a young guy. He still is young.
Whippersnapper.
Whippersnapper.
Whippersnapper?
That's
And
right.
Duckling.
Wheeling.
We high.
What did I say? Never mind.
Chris he was more of the kind of like he played it where it's like, no, dude, I don't joke like that. Don't say those things. Kind of at first. And so he was like really like bubbled in, and then
uptight.
as soon as you like gave him that time, then he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna pull it out." And
Just something popped, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, just use your point of reference on that. Yeah, but play basketball together we did that too, dude. I remember your first injury, dude. Was it ACL?
ACL, meniscus, yeah.
Yeah, dude. He was
Yeah, it
trying
was
out
pretty
for the G League, the Rio Grande Vipers,
Yeah.
and he popped his ACL. And,
ACL. And
I guess he didn't make it.
no.
Nah, he did the water boy for the, for the Rio Grande Vipers.
You let the ACL tear stop you?
Yeah, I did.
Mamba mentality was not there.
Mamba mentality was not there. Rest in peace to Mamba.
Damn.
Yes, in peace.
But yeah, that we've known each other for quite some time, and his family and all that. So, but I'm glad that we didn't lose touch. We still, in some kind of form or way or fashion, we kept in contact.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because I feel like we never lost a step either. It's one of those things like you're friends with somebody and you just kind of lose contact for a little bit, but then like when you regain that contact again, it's like
As soon as you see each other,
Yeah.
it's like it just picks back up
That's
where you
it.
left off.
Yeah, it's all love.
exactly. You haven't changed. I know I did. Gained a few pounds, but is what it is, dude.
But personality wise, is still the same.
Oh,
I think you're
thanks.
still the same person, and I think
Thanks.
that's a good thing.
Thank you.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Personality. You hear that? Personality. That's all that matters.
Well,
On the inside, not the outside.
in some areas.
Whoa.
No, but yeah, I mean that's what we were talking about with Alex the other day was about, and I told him it was because of a phone call that we had. We were talking and I told him the best thing that you can do, especially in the time that we're living in, is put out positivity. Because it's something that's not valued nowadays. Like people want to be egotistical and worry about themselves, and they want to, have this presence like I'm the most important thing in the room, and you have to listen to me, you have to pay mind to me, instead of having the personality of, how can I help you? How can I be a part of whatever it is that you are doing or anything of the sort? Because when you put positivity out, the right energy will get captured, and it's a cycle. And that goes the same way for negativity, right? You put negative energy out, and that's exactly what you're going to receive. You're not going to receive blessings of any sort if you're putting bad energy out.
Yeah, 1000%, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because like the people that would have bigger circles that were the total opposite of that, the circle becomes smaller and smaller and smaller because of the genuine of real people. You not necessarily mean like I met people before that have been successful, and those people have like great attitudes, and then vice versa, right? But really comes, I guess, another thing too is how you've been brought up your entire life,
Correct.
right? But I met some really great people. I mean, you here, and this is wonderful too. Like seeing you, and your partner too. You guys are doing this. This is awesome,
Thank you.
right? And talk about some real
Thank you.
stuff. You know,
Yeah, this has always been, I guess, a dream of ours or a passion of ours that this is what we really clicked on. It's like I love listening to podcasts. He does too, and that's what we would talk about most of the time. And we just had that idea of, hey, let's try it. If the wheels fall off, let's put them back on and keep going. So that was always what I always said. It was like, let's ride it till they come off, and when they come off, we'll put them back on and keep going again. This is something that we don't want to stop, no matter what. It's just a fun little hobby of ours. It's like we're not Joe Rogan yet. We're not doing all this stuff, but it's just something that we really clicked on. And that's just what we like to do. It's our little passion of ours that we got. So
that's awesome.
But you were really excited when we were on the phone about something. I hope you remembered. You wanted to talk about that. I said, save it for the podcast, guy.
Well, it was really about the whole meadery. I was just telling him in the car today when the drive here, and I'm just like, man, it's like to see where we were before to now, and then the amount of responses that we've been getting. I mean, I'm getting people, friends and family, hey man, can I get a bottle? It's really good. This is different. To people that are just like, man, like I didn't think wine tasted this good. Right. And it's like, well, essentially wine is grapes. Like, I don't want to sound like a total excuse my language, a dickhead about it. But like,
Your language doesn't have to be excused. We want you to feel comfortable.
well, fuck it, man. Fuck it, dude. Like seriously, no, but no, no, but it's just the whole journey. It's just like it's like that little kid, getting his first bike or maybe drinking his first beer with his dad right now. But
When he's 12.
yeah, when he's 12.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. It's when you go to a bar, for example, and you're drinking something and you're paying good money for something, you don't want to drink something that's that's, I wouldn't say cheap, but you want to taste something that's good and it's gonna make you feel good. And with this, it's dude, like I love drinking. Not to sound like an alcoholic or anything like that.
That's
But
fine.
we are.
I love drinking too. That's
I
fine.
say that. No, but like, I don't know if you guys are trying to understand my point, but like, if I drink some good bourbon, some good whiskey.
Thank you, Alex.
Hold on, hold on, real quick.
Uh-oh.
This man is amazing. Look at him.
Oh,
Just
damn.
thank
Hold
you.
on, I have to stop and I have to
Uh-oh.
see this responts first.
Appreciate the
Dude, my mouth
The
is
pour.
watering right
So,
now. I started
Alex-
spitting.
Alex
So
really
Whoa.
taught me to.
Let me see. Smell it. Hey. Smell it.
And I'm bad at this. I told Alex.
Dude,
I'm
just
bad.
drink
no, it's not just drink it
I'm just
either.
kidding.
You do want to swirl it because you
Swirl
want to
it.
see the
You're doing it wrong.
sides. If you see any oils come down, it's indicative to how much alcohol is in the glass.
Uh-oh.
And whenever you swirl it, it also brings out the aroma. So you put your nose in right after you swirl, and you can actually smell more coming out of it.
That's what
There
he
you go.
said.
Do you smell it?
Mhm.
Oh, I hope not.
So this bottle, what year, Alex?
2 or 3 years,
Shoot,
2.5 to 3 years
Yeah.
ago.
See
I haven't
So-
opened this in 2 years, 3 years.
This is actually
is
a
it?
home batch.
Oh, home batch. See that?
Mm.
Uh-oh.
And it's going to be different because it's a different honey, and it's also aged with oak,
Okay.
French oak.
Yeah, it's different for sure. Look at him. He's ready. He's like, nope, nope. I need that too.
Move out, woman. I see another one over there.
Oh man.
Let's try it out. We got to get some to young
Yeah, we got to
Gons.
make sure Young Gons gets a little bit of that in there.
So this one's gonna have a little bit of the sediment in it, but don't. It's not. Nothing's gonna be too bad. It does.
Swirl it, swirl it, swirl
Yeah.
it. So you see, Sal? Swirl it, swirl it, swirl it,
Well-
swirl
See
it.
how this one's a little bit more cloudy than the other one. Like I said, this is that horn.
Too cloudy at this point.
Swirl it, swirl it, swirl it, swirl it, swirl it, swirl it. There you go. That's how you're supposed to do it, Sal.
Just the sediment. I'll drink the sediment. No, I'm just kidding. I'll drink the sediment.
Are you not supposed to drink this sediment?
It's not too bad, but I mean, it does give it an off flavor. When I do that too much,
It's okay.
some people might get sick.
No, they don't get sick. No, it's just fruit.
kidding.
I mean, it's
Okay.
basically a home batch. Everything we have after the home batch is filtered.
That was on
So-
point. I like it.
You like
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
That was good.
Yeah, that's good.
This is great stuff. What do you think, Young Gon?
Hell yeah, that thing's awesome.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
man.
like that.
Yeah.
I like
So,
that.
speaking about putting out positivity out in the world, this is definitely a positive thing,
Hmm.
and I think I feel very bad for those pathetic bastards that didn't get to enjoy this on Friday when I was supposed to go barbecuing with my coworkers
Oh.
because they bailed, and that's why I went Thursday with Alex. I said I need one now because I want to try it for myself, and I know that if it's gonna be good, right? And I said if, right, because I didn't know. And I talked to Alex about this. I said, I was thinking about the prices in this, and I said, man, but these guys are like, in my mentality, right?
Mm-hmm.
These guys are rookies, like. But then I tasted it, and I very quickly ate my words or my thoughts. Whatever I thought was completely out the window, and this was the greatest thing. And I said, I got to take a bottle with me, and I'm gonna take it for my coworkers, my colleagues. We're gonna have a little barbecue afterwards, and they're gonna love this, and I want them to enjoy this. And I know they're gonna think it's great, and I know they're gonna want to ask, where do we get this? And I know I'm gonna tell them where they can get it. But
It didn't happen.
it didn't happen, and so
You drank it.
No,
Oh,
yeah, we
already-
drank
we
it.
got it.
That was the
Oh.
bottle.
Oh, that's
yeah.
your bottle.
It was meant for us.
Yeah,
Sal. It was meant for us.
Oh, okay.
Ultimately,
You see?
the universe
It's weird how the universe speaks to us,
had
but yeah,
it had a plan.
it has its own plans.
and it was
was-
like, no, this bottle is to be presented on y'all's podcast.
That was Zeus and all them one.
hmm all the gods have
that's-
decided.
That's like that's no, that's
There
for
we
that's
go.
for them, not you.
And so that's why I say those unlucky bastards that bailed out on the cookout and
See?
they didn't get to enjoy the good mead, amazing mead. So,
Zeus said,
No,
no, y'all go over there somewhere.
you peasants.
you don't
go
deserve this.
You don't deserve this. You're gonna hear the awesome story of Penelope and Poseidon. Go over there.
So one of the things that's great with amazing mead, beverage, drinks, whatever you want to call it, are great topics. I didn't have one particularly in mind because that's just how our show rolls. We just sit down, we talk. But
Off the
my
cuff. I mean, I guess that could have been another name for your podcast.
off the cup,
Off the cuff.
oh, off the cuff. Interesting.
I don't know.
It's a little too late.
Sorry.
I'm really interested in picking your brain, man. You mentioned
About
something.
what?
You said two things: something about loyalty, and then something about
did.
what matters is on the inside, not the outside.
Oh.
You have some stories, man?
No, it's
No?
just,
Oh, okay.
it's just that
I was
you know-
like, cheese man. I'm like, what's the cheese
No.
man? That, dude?
No, he was
There's
just
a
referring
story
to
behind
pussy.
nah,
Somebody
Who
hurt you,
hit you
dude.
when you were little?
no, it's just that comment. You know how everyone's like, oh, it has to be, looks more than anything on the out than the inside. Just stuff like that.
Okay.
Nah, I mean,
Man, I was
wasn't-
hoping for something juicy, man. I was waiting.
Nah.
What happened? I mean, something happened. There's a story here.
Nah,
There's a myth behind this.
nah, nothing like that.
I think there's an important balance to things, though, right? Like, you can't have what he was, speaking on is it's important what's inside, not what's outside, or whatever. But I think there's an important balance to that. It can't just be you're this really sweet person, but there's no
But you're 600 pounds.
exactly. That can't happen. As far as I think that it's great when you look at somebody that has an amazing appearance physically, and then that appearance matches the personality, and that's where beauty comes in. Like when people say they use the word beautiful, I feel like they use it very lightly. Like anybody they see, they're like, oh, they're beautiful. Like, what makes them beautiful? Well, they have a great personality. Okay, well, that's great. They have a great personality. How do they look? Right? And I know it sounds kind of
That's the world we live in, though.
aggressive, right? People are like, oh, that's so what? Looks matter? No, I didn't say that. Because I'm also saying, well, that's great. They have a great personality. But what if we blend the two together where you're like, oh, and they're very attractive, which is the other thing that people mistaken. When they say, oh, this person is beautiful.
I think it's the things that you can't control versus the things you can't control. Like weight is something I feel that people can control.
100%.
So it's something somebody can work on. And if they're like 600 pounds overweight, like you'd mentioned, it's probably because they're letting themselves go and they think very badly of themselves. And there's just so much more going on mentally that makes them unattractive. Whereas when you have that person that may not be the best looking, but they're keeping themselves fit, they're doing everything, they're dressing up, and they have a great personality. Now that's something that's going to kind of not necessarily reel you in, but kind of let you keep your mind a little open. Like, okay, let's see what you have to say, and y'all have a good conversation. Before you know it, she has reeled you in, or he has reeled you in.
Right.
It just takes more than. It does take a little bit more than looks. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's where I was going with when people say, for example, us as men, right? And you'll hear it a lot with the men, man, that girl's beautiful. But they don't even know her. They're looking at the appearance. No, that girl's attractive. That's different. You saw her, she drew you in because of the looks. Well, then you go and talk to her. And then she starts kind of like talking like it's like the universe revolves around her.
Exactly.
And there's no positivity, and she has no respect. And
It's an instant turn off.
Yeah.
it's an instant like, okay, I'll bang you, but that's about as far as we'll go.
No further than that. I'm leaving first thing in the morning.
And that's
Jesus,
yeah,
son,
that's not
man.
no, that's not beauty. It's like
It's not beauty, it's booty.
Shallow Hal,
Hey.
dude. Did you see that movie Shallow Hal, dude? I mean,
I did.
Oh,
put that
Shallow
spell,
Hal,
yeah, dude. Put that spell under you, dude. See somebody.
Was he drinking Mythical Buzz? Maybe.
No, it was.
It would have been better. Huh? It would have been shallower.
Hey.
But yeah, that's as far as what he mentioned, that's what I
Yeah.
that's my mentality on that.
Mhm.
But
You definitely have to have a physical attraction as equal as a attraction to what's on the inside.
Mhm.
You know, just like you said, yeah, there is a balance. You know, you just it's up to you. Whatever. It's up to what you're into and kind of company you like to keep around. So that's how I see it.
But you mentioned something when we got here about a certain topic that you wanted to kind of
Why are you telling my business out to people?
because it's a podcast. That's what we do.
So
That
yeah,
wasn't secret.
that was in confidence, Sal.
I could do like Ryan Garcia said. He's like, he didn't tell me it was a secret.
So do you guys know who Ryan Garcia is, right? The
Yeah.
boxer.
Yeah, that
So-
clown.
Oh, well,
That
this is gonna be fun.
Uh-oh.
That dude is such a clown. Dude.
Where's this going?
He's fast. All right, I'm gonna stop. Sorry.
Do you just not like him as a boxer, or
No, he's a great boxer, right?
Yeah.
But I just feel like he's still young, right? It's
Yeah.
like Canelo when Canelo first started. Canelo was fat. I'm not going to compare that because Canelo was like
he's in a
different.
league? He's in a league of his own.
That dude is in a total different.
How old
monster.
is Ryan Garcia?
No, he's
He's in his early 20s, I think.
is he?
Mid 20. Young Guns,
Hey Google.
we need to know.
Young God's is like, no, dude, I don't want mead.
Damn it.
Give me more mead.
We need to know.
I know.
these
The
things.
scene was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're gonna.
He said 25.
Hey,
He's mid.
Only
So mid
25. See, now I'm eating my own words. He's he's still gotta grow up because we were at that age, right?
yeah.
But
So
I
you-
still think he's He needs to relax.
So do y'all know what's going on with him though? Like the whole thing that's going on. So
Yeah,
that's
please
what
tell us.
that's what I wanted to talk about, right? And I want to do it now because I know us. We'll wait till the next one, and then we'll just wait and wait. And by then it'll dissipate, and then everyone will have forgotten about it.
We'll keep drinking mead and
Pull
keep,
out the Chiser.
Yeah,
So-
go for it.
So
yeah, he's gonna go into it and pull out the Chiser, which sounds
So-
very like you're gonna rape me or something. But
You guys want another Penelope?
no, bring out the Chiser. Don't tease. Come on, guy. Chiser.
cha. Oh, what's in another bottle?
So Alex is the sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go
just
ahead.
real quick, Alex. So Alex is the creator of all meads. I call him, what's the special? I call him Gandalf,
Gandalf.
but
Does he have a staff?
He is the mead
you
god.
know what? We do have a staff. It is yes.
Does he tell people you shall not pass in my garage?
Thank you, sir.
So this one's gonna be a little bit different, right, than compared to what you guys had. Alex, you're gonna hate me, dude, but what's in Chiser?
This looks like
Oh,
Chris's
no problem.
piss.
Yeah, this is everything that goes in a chai.
There you go.
Only we use the raw ingredients, all natural. I'm not putting any sweeteners. It's just cardamom, cinnamon, anise, clove, and then to give it that milky flavor. I couldn't add any grains. I'm not allowed to, but I did use apple. So it's the Chiser, which is like Sizer.
Smells-
No, there is a smell in
Yeah.
there.
What do you smell? What is the aroma that you're smelling?
Fudge nuggets.
No.
My sense, so my sense of smell is really weird because it's like it'll be heightened at a certain point,
Fudge nuggets.
and at some point it just cuts off. It's like no, dude, I don't want you to smell anymore. So it's
Oh, you're gonna get well. It's a weird smell because you just had the blueberry too, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
smell it.
I ain't gonna smell it.
Mm.
Smell that, right? It's like, yeah.
You could definitely smell the yeast in it.
Dude. Yeah, it's
Look, Alex is nodding. So was
well,
he
we
right?
just tried. We
Was
just
he
tried
right?
it, which it's so funny because we brought these out and we haven't opened them up in like three years.
Oh, like
In
these
a
are-
little bit, we got to
So you guys-
get some of the
yeah.
young Gons because he said he wanted some.
Appreciate it.
A little
yeah,
bit
chai. You like chai? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, of course he does. It's because it's happy belated birthday to young guy.
Hey,
Oh, man,
dude.
happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Yo quiero pasta. Yo quiero pasta. Something.
What kind of cake, sir?
Tres leches or what? Oh man, hey, when you drink it too, man, you're gonna get a little warm, tingly in your belly.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh, I
be
thought-
prepared for that.
Oh my God, I wish
You wish what?
you wouldn't, because for a while I thought he said you're gonna get a nice little tingly in your bowl.
Whoa. And the balls?
I mean, after a few
I
drinks,
mean, yeah.
who knows? Just let it happen.
And they've been on point on every drink, man.
There you go.
Dude, thank
Man,
you.
It's good. It's really good.
Thank you.
I wasn't lying when I was having these.
Get it? You want
these
some
dri-
more?
Hell yeah.
I wasn't lying when I was having
that.
these drinks over at Alex's when I was telling him this is amazing.
I mean,
it's not a lie.
You tried the pickle one.
Oh, I love the pickle.
Did you like the pickle?
Or I call it pickleback. Right?
Yeah, no.
No, he got it 100% when he said pickle.
He told me, he's like, tell me what you think
spot
about this.
on.
And I said,
We were
that's a pickle.
That's the pickle. No, every one of the drinks, nuts. Or nuts, more nuts. Oh, this is a pickle. Well, I guess nuts in a pickle.
I put a bunch of pauses in that. Did I, right?
You did.
Definitely more resumes on that one. But you were saying the Ryan though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it cut you off, dude.
So he had a story going on over here, man.
Sorry,
No,
dude.
it's okay.
He was
Come on.
like, okay, newspaper print, pause.
Wait, let the wizard do his thing.
Yeah.
Gandalf.
Gandalf is here.
Yes.
So the Ryan Garcia thing, right? So I'm a huge fan of conspiracy theories. I just am. It's something I
Dude,
like.
you got a fact checker over there.
That's what I'm saying. I was talking to him when I got here about it.
Well,
So,
So
okay, well, go ahead.
So apparently, this is where I'm kind of like, I don't know, because he's still kind of young-ish, and I don't know why they would have him. But the other guys know of the Bohemian Grove
yes, I do.
thing? Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So
very
I
well
don't.
versed of all conspiracies.
yeah. So that's where
Alex is awesome.
the elites take the kidnapped children and they go and they do stuff to them, sacrifice them, and
What?
yeah. So that's how they
my
think
God.
they keep their power and all that stuff, right? And Ryan Garcia's came out recently, and he was saying how he was there. They held him down while they did these terrible things to these kids, and he's speaking out about it. And he was on Andrew Tate's, I guess, podcast or whatever he's got going on. And
It's a podcast.
Andrew tells him, be careful what you're saying. He goes, you remember what happened to me? He's like, they'll do the same to you. You know how they put Andrew and his brother in jail, canceled his credit cards, all that stuff.
Took his cars away.
Took his cars away. Pretty much like, look at what we can do to you. Just stop.
Yeah,
you know?
the main thing with the Tate brothers, right? Because they were was it sex?
Well,
was it?
that's what they wanted people to believe.
Okay.
So that was the thing, right? So that's how the elites get you. Like they'll get you and then they'll make you an example. Yeah, this is what we can do to you. This is what we can make people believe of you, even if you're innocent. And that's pretty much what they're doing with Ryan Garcia right now. Is he's speaking out about it, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's just something like he found God or something. He was like, this is horrible. I'm gonna speak out on it, and he's releasing all these stuff on his Twitter and all this stuff and saying how they're doing stuff with kids and they held me down. And I'm thinking, but you're only like in your 20s though. Why would they choose you out of all the boxers? It's like, yeah, you're good, but you're not Mayweather. You're not tight. I could see them doing it to them. I could see them doing it. But I was like, it's a long shot. But then he supposedly released footage of it, of what happened there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and of the elites burning somebody at the owl, because that's what they shrine to is an owl. That's what they worship. That's the deity that they worship. And so then a video came out. It's like, well, he has said that they canceled his credit cards and they canceled the Instagram, pretty much what they're doing to Andrew Tate they did to him. And then he released a video on his Instagram saying, "Oh, I'm okay. Don't worry about me." But if you look at the details, Ryan has the all-seeing eye on one of his hands, And if you look at that video that he put out of him saying that the eye is not on either one of his hands, so they're saying how maybe that whole video was just AI generated, and who the real Ryan is somewhere else, or they probably killed him or something. So I just want to bring that up because it's interesting because like why now? What happened that he's now releasing all of this stuff, and is he really just like, I'm just done with it, I don't want to do it anymore?
I mean, I don't. So I've never heard of anything like that, right?
Yeah.
But it's interesting. But maybe because of the fact that he's so so outspoken, maybe
Yeah.
he's wild and he's I don't know. I've seen a few things about like the girls he's with. Like apparently, like he had a child and then he divorced his wife as soon as he had the baby, or that's what I heard, right? But the kid's a wild child, right? So maybe he's just a hot tempered guy, and then maybe something didn't go his way.
Yeah. Maybe
I've never heard of that though. Sacrificing babies though, that's crazy.
babies, kids. Yeah,
goodness,
for that.
bro.
That's what really the motive of the elites and the Illuminati and all that stuff. That's because they believe they do that, then they'll gain that lifespan of the baby, and they'll keep them young and all that. It's hidden everywhere in media, music. It's hidden everywhere. Just no one ever sees it. And if you don't follow it or pay attention to it, you will never know.
So I'm gonna cut you off. It's interesting you're saying that because like before, I kind of want to talk about the experience that we just did in November. Is that okay?
Go for it.
Okay, that sounds.
Is that okay?
Yeah, cheese man, go for it.
So, it's
experience that y'all had in November?
Not a sexual
Oh,
one.
yeah.
McGrath
him
hits
with
with
the
two
guns.
hands. No,
I knew where you're going with that one.
no, but like when I would hear about the Illuminati and all this, I'm like, man, this is pendejadas. I'm like, this is dumb. Like who believes in this shit?
No, it's very real.
But so we actually did a ceremony. Yeah, of I don't know if you guys are familiar with ayahuasca.
Sounds familiar.
I'm not. What is that?
So it's a psychedelic. That's really what it comes down to. But it's
Great.
natural.
DMT.
Yes.
Okay, I need to do that.
So
You want
Joe
some
Rogan, Joe Rogan talks about it in his podcast. But it's definitely something that you have to be mentally strong for,
yeah.
right? Because going into it, I actually had the idea of maybe seeing my pops. So my dad passed away November 4th, and that was the day we were gonna go. And I was like, man, hopefully I can maybe talk to him or something like that. Because like in the before, like I didn't believe in all that. Like people like always hear the expression, God needs another angel, right? Like what does God need another angel for?
He's
And-
trying to fight a war, man.
right. but for me though, like I was kind of like I lost my belief. Right, just kind of I just kind of lost my belief, and I felt like maybe the Big Bang Theory was, maybe that was it, but but we did it, right? So how the ceremony was is really interesting. So you go through this whole ritual that you cleanse your spirit. They do smoke around the campsite that you're at, so you do it. It's an all night type of thing. And the effects of ayahuasca is you go through, people have seen their dead loved ones. People have gone through what's called ego death. It's very shocking, right? Like my experience, I won't get too much in detail because I'm kind of keep things a little bit private, but it was a beautiful experience and it was an evil experience at the same time too. Yeah, like it was so crazy that when I did it, I was mentioning that my complete soul traveled through like this vortex, and I was up on this sky looking over a Mayan temple. And my bloodline, my mom is I'm half white and half Guatemalan.
I thought when you mentioned that you did a mead with Guatemalan.
Yeah, Guatemalan honey.
And I was like, oh yeah, because it's Guatemalan.
Dude, and that was an awesome one. But when I came back on my trip, I call it the trip, right? Because it's like you're tripping out. But I asked one of the people that were there, the shaman, as what they're called, the shaman. I got up, and it's crazy because you take it, and they told us beforehand that if you close your eyes, you're going to see stuff, right? And you open your eyes, you're like, I'm having this conversation with you. You're gonna be fine, right? Like this isn't like doing weed. It's not like doing shrooms. A little bit. It's more on Deb doing shrooms if you've done that.
Is it like shrooms times 10?
It's another level. I mean, if you
Oh.
want to meet God, you do ayahuasca.
Yeah.
You want to go and do ayahuasca, Sal?
I'll put it to you this way. I'm interested in it.
Do you feel like shitting on yourself and throwing up? That's
Ooh,
no.
It's part of the experience.
That's
I mean,
it.
you don't have to actually.
so.
It's only if you don't follow the
Oh,
diet.
okay, I got you.
Yeah. So, but the crazy part is, like, as soon as it was over, you throw it up and you crap it out, but then you're fine, right?
That's usually what happened with food as well. But
Yeah, bad food, you just
Yeah.
poop it out.
Or when you're hungover.
no, just food in general.
Oh, true.
Yeah, yeah.
few
I mean,
hours.
they have restrooms there. It's not like
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
uncontrollable either.
Oh.
They take
Sound-
care of you.
Should I wear white pants or brown pants?
Diapers.
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
Diaper. Huggies or Huggies or.
But yeah,
Yeah, no. So I was just gonna say, I talked to the shaman. I was like, man, I saw this and I saw this and that. I'm like,
where did you go for this?
okay, should we say?
I can't
Well, no,
say. I
okay.
can't
Well,
say.
later I do want to know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
we
we'll
can give you the details later.
But I asked the shaman, I'm like, I saw this and this and that. I was hoping to see my dad, maybe talk to my dad. And the lady told me, she goes like, well, the medicine is going to make you see what it needs you to see. And at that point, it just was a huge like eye opener of not to speak bad about the dead, not to speak like to let the dead live, right? I always would talk about my dad a lot, right? But
Yeah.
like you don't, like you just leave the dead.
So when you talk about any relative that's passed, that's really you not letting them rest.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
There's been time.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's been
Alex is looking at me. He knows.
You know,
Go ahead.
what you do out there, man?
No, I.
What does he know?
No,
what's
he-
the
he
secret,
noticed it.
dude?
No, he noticed it.
It's
So
like
good,
telepathy
so.
going on, dude. What's going on, dude?
No. Go ahead.
happened?
I'm letting
Don't
you
be jealous.
finish. I'm
Don't be
letting you.
jealous.
I'm
Dude,
letting you.
I'm like about to leave this podcast and take my mead with me.
Freaking Birdman. Are we finished or are we done?
Put more respect in my name.
Put more respect. Put more respect on my meat.
What,
Hey, no
happened,
doubt.
what happened in that garage, Sal? What happened in there?
No.
Yeah, dude.
What happened?
Connection was made.
Hey,
There was some dents on the door when I went in. No.
But that was just our souls.
all right, but that's enough. Okay,
That's enough. He can't handle anymore.
Are you okay, sir? You good? I haven't heard of this side of you before, dude.
Well,
Pretty manly
it's
dude.
the
dude.
mead. It's the mead.
Are you in the need?
No.
for mead?
Hey, that should
I
be
am
our
in the
logo.
need for mead, but no.
You in the
it's,
need for mead.
There you go,
Mythical
dude.
Buzz is where you go.
So, yeah, dude.
No, I was telling you.
Continue.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, go
That's how-
but like, yeah, so just that was it, and it was just like a huge eye opener, right? Of like not to speak bad about anything sacred like that at all, because like I said, it was like when I traveled through this vortex. I don't know if anybody's a big fan of Star Wars, but like going through the Millennium Falcon and
I'm
going
a
through
huge
the-
fan.
dude, and going through that like tunnel of with light speed.
High
Yeah.
speed hyperspace.
Dude, it was just
Hyperspeed.
like that. And then another thing that I've mentioned was that I actually saw my body floating, right? So like I was looking at myself on the ground, and I'm like, but I'm telling you, like when people used to tell me like, man, I've gone through this spiritual cleanse and blah blah blah. I'm like, man, shut up, dude. Like you just
Yeah.
need God. You just but like it's real, right?
Yeah.
So like with what you were saying earlier about the these society people, right? These high ranked people.
The elites and the
Yeah,
Illuminati.
dude, it's definitely an eye opener.
And so the theory goes too with all that is that's pretty much what they do, right? Is like they take all this psychedelic, which is why they use the all seeing eye of Horus, that third eye. That's what they do,
DMT.
And so
Well, that's actually what it means.
Yeah.
That eye of Horus is that third eye you have in
Yeah.
your mind.
it's like
So
you
this guy was able to open it up a little bit.
yeah, then you're able to see what you need to see. Like you say, you see what you need to see and see what you need to do in order to get
I wanna
further.
drink that.
So that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a big.
No.
No. Why? I'm not gonna get sick.
No, but okay.
not gonna
Try a
make-
little.
Yeah, no,
try a little
He knows what he's doing, Sal.
sediment.
No,
Listen,
I believe him, but I also know what I'm doing.
at this point, just let him.
I mean,
he'll figure
that's
it out.
fine. Yeah, go for it.
He's like a child. He's got a
Well,
bump.
just pour. Oh, Dios.
He's gotta bump his head a few times.
Am I good there?
No, you're not.
I see what that is.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to try that.
Okay.
This is not the golden worm in the tequila bottle. This is.
I've never had that.
Is he gonna walk? Was he gonna run around naked? I don't want to see that.
Dude, I kind of want to see that, dude. Not in a weird way, but like,
Yeah,
see if this
ayahuasca
dude
did
has
something else.
See, if this dude can actually do
Young
it.
Gones, do we have a private room?
See what this man's all about, dude.
We have a couch here. So
Oh man,
hey, we have a couch here.
if I could chime in for a little bit.
Chime in, Sal. It's your podcast too.
So going back to the conversation where what Chris was talking about is let's put it. I've actually experienced that. What you were talking about, when I word it to people, I call it the astral projection, right?
Yes.
Because it was like I was
done that.
aware of my
Yeah.
presence, while not like it's not like a dream type thing,
You're in the middle between a sleep state and being awake.
right? I've done that before without the psychedelics or whatever it is.
So imagine what that ability times 10.
1,000.
So you could probably have some kind of gift that could be manifested through ayahuasca.
You a
That would
witch?
be, evident.
Well, so what he's talking about right now, or something relative, is I don't know if you've ever heard of the empath people
Empaths.
or empath. I don't know if there's something you guys have ever heard
Yeah,
about.
I've heard of it.
Well,
I'm
obviously,
one.
Alex is aware of that.
No.
Empath people have the ability to read energy, aura, if you will. And
Sal, let me find out you can tell the future.
no, I can't.
What's next week's number, Sal?
Deja vu.
No, I can't. But I've had many situations where I have experienced deja vu. I don't tell it to people because
It's reading the future. So
Oh,
it's-
I get deja vu all the time.
it's your brain calculating the future.
I'll be-
and it is
crazy.
I'll be doing something. I'm
form
like,
of-
yeah, and
I've been-
it's
I've been
crazy.
here
Like
before.
I've been
I've been
through
doing
so
it.
many places, and then I'm like, I've been here before when I've never been there in my life.
yeah.
Presently, right? I've been there in my future. Apparently,
There's certain stuff that I'll do, and I'll just sit there and do it, and it just clicked to me, and I'm like, whoa, I've done all this before. When
But-
and where? I was like, when did this happen?
Or you tell that person, I know what you're about to do. Dude.
I know.
You do that.
I know.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
can see it.
but I've had various situations where I've had this astral projection happen to me, but I can only remember two. So the same as dreams, right? There's people that say, I never dream. That's not true. You do dream. You just
Yeah.
don't remember your dream. That's a different situation.
It's weird though, because I could remember parts of my dreams. Like I won't remember the whole thing, but I could remember key points of my dreams, which is weird. What's that about? Sounds
It's just bad memory, really.
No, it's just bad. Yeah. Well, so me, I have
I need to stop
The-
drinking.
when you have that dream, when you first wake up, you have to try to recall every detail.
And that-
Only when you first wake up.
and it's weird 'cause
after
that's-
that, it just starts to.
It's weird because that's what I
go
do.
downhill.
Like when I get a good, like vivid dream, I wake up and I try to replay it over and over again in my head.
Yeah.
And then there's just more. The more I do it, like the less I'll start to remember it. You know, like I'll only remember few stuff about it. So
So with me, my sleep pattern is very
you don't sleep at all.
it's strange.
Yeah, I remember that. You don't sleep at all.
You
Dude.
You remember
Double
that?
cup. Always had that double cup. Foam cup. Lil Wayne, dude. But yeah, you would
One
always.
cup, two guys, two girls.
Whoa, not the two girls in a cup.
Sometimes it wasn't even women or men; it was mythical creatures.
Wow.
Wow.
It was
Tinkerbell was there once.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, she was
Tinkerbell.
Wait, what?
She got a great dose of pixie dust. So
Hey,
Oh, she tinkered your bell, huh?
is that why she calls herself Tinkerbell?
that's exactly why.
We're off track. Here.
now gay.
No, but my dreams, I don't remember. I don't remember my dreams very well because my sleep pattern is very it's very disturbed. Like I can sleep for an hour and then I wake up for 5 minutes and then I go back to sleep. And but astral projection, I've done it many times and I can only remember 2 times, which once was a certain period in time where I couldn't sleep for 24 hours, which sounds brutal, but I know
You sure you weren't on cocaine?
Shit.
No, I've never done
Okay,
cocaine.
I'm just making sure.
But I was with a buddy. I know a buddy that's his sleep is worse than mine. Like, I mean, you see this guy walking to work and his bags are like freaking
They
crazy.
look like mine do. Huh?
No, worse.
You don't have bags.
Well, thank you, dude.
Yeah,
Appreciate
like
that.
this guy didn't
Appreciate
sleep for
that.
like 2-3 days, and when I'm telling you sleep is when people say sleep is very important.
Oh, it is.
They take it very lightly, but for people that don't sleep or have an issue with sleeping, you realize how important it is because within the 24 hours that I could not sleep, I literally wanted to curl in a corner and cry because I wanted to sleep, but my brain was just like doing something else.
Did you do like sleeping aids, like melatonin,
I've done melatonin.
and it didn't work?
It doesn't
Oh,
work. And they've gave me medicine for it, and I can't do it. I
Damn.
can't sleep.
I could knock you out real quick if you want.
I'm pretty sure you could.
I could just call me and I'll
I'd
go over
like
there
it to be natural.
Oh, it's natural. Right?
No, but
I could go up behind you with some chloroform.
wait. He said behind me. No, but
You could be in the front too, don't matter.
Oh, my
I just say, hey, look,
goodness.
Sal, it's okay. I'm
Man,
gonna get you to sleep, okay? And I'm gonna go home.
this guy anyway, man.
there's too much meat out here, dude.
But no, the my sleep is just really weird. But the 2 times that I remember was that one time where I went 24 hours without sleeping, and it was weird because it was on a weekend. Eventually, after the 24 hours, I went to sleep. But I was hovering above myself, looking at myself sleep. So in the end, it's like I wasn't even sleeping.
So you had a Dr. Strange
Damn.
moment?
Yeah, no, because like I was above myself and I was like literally like looking at myself sleep. And I was aware that I was doing that. That's the weird thing.
Were you looking at yourself going, you son of a bitch?
Yeah, I was
wish I
like,
was that right
"You
now."
more
with your life.
piece of
son of a bitch.
shit, laying down, get up and go do something."
You son of a
Stop.
bitch.
And then
How dare you?
And the other time that I remember astral projection was we had a family gathering with my spouse, and hadn't had any drinks because at this time period I was sober. I had been sober for about 2 years, and so I was sober. I hadn't drank anything, just what we ate. And so it's like 12:30 in the morning, and I'm not feeling good whatsoever. And I don't know the cause of why I was not feeling good. I just know that I wasn't feeling good. And so next thing I know, so I'm like, man, I'm going to take a shower and, try to maybe the cold shower alleviate this. So I get naked and I'm about to get into the shower when I feel like I need to throw up. And so I go over to the toilet because you don't freaking throw up in the tub or the sink. That's disgusting. And so I go over to the toilet and I throw up, and the next thing that I know is that I knock out, and I know that this happened because I astral projected, and my head is literally hanging above the bowl after I threw up, and I'm just looking at myself.
Or you want you son.
No, and it's
Get
weird,
your life together.
right? And like I said, no, it's not even get your life together
It's
because
almost like you died. For
yeah,
just a
I
few
didn't throw,
seconds.
I didn't hadn't drank anything.
Yeah.
There was no alcohol in my system, and I'm just looking
were-
at myself.
You were just tired.
Nah, it's
No,
something
no, no,
different
no, no.
there.
It's something different, man. Like when you experience that, and I'm just looking at myself, and the only thing that pulled me back into my body is I heard my wife's voice after like 10 minutes. Mind you, time did not exist. Time was irrelevant at that time.
Man, you could have been dead.
Yeah.
Just-
So you
for
might
a
have
few
died
seconds.
for those
Yeah.
few minutes.
Yes.
And then I hear my wife's voice.
And there it goes. Back to reality. ¿Qué quieres, mi amor?
Wow. And then I'm back into my body. And literally, even though I had seen myself, I woke up not realizing, and my face is facing the goddamn toilet bowl. And I'm like, what the hell? Are you okay? fuck no. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Right?
If you only knew what happened.
yeah, and it's a weird
That's crazy.
experience. It's a weird experience.
So let me find out you're Doctor Strange.
I mean, that's kind of crazy. It's like the skit that I saw where the guy died, but like his wife tells him what to do so much that even at the funeral casket, it's like, "You lazy son of a bitch! You gotta get up and do this and do that." So the dead guy gets up and
Oh,
he
yeah.
does
Yeah,
whatever she says.
Wow, that's
I guess
crazy.
I would
No, I'm not trying to compare, but it's just
Marriage.
marriage.
See, I'm not married yet, so maybe.
He's like, "Are you astral projecting again?"
Dude, I told you many times, stop doing that. I need you to work around the house.
Go cut the grass, goddamn it.
It's my 10-minute break.
Astral project cutting the grass.
Astral projection.
I
with
tried
smoke
dying,
in it.
she won't let me.
God, she won't let me up there, man. I'm sorry.
No, and so to that conversation, what I was saying and what, leading into what Chris was saying is that, for example, the many ideas that people give, and by no means is this, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody's beliefs whatsoever.
I feel like you're about to disrespect so hard right now.
It always happens.
I probably am.
Knowing
But
Sal,
To be honest,
if I could be completely honest, don't be mad at me.
They'll be
no.
You're
but,
ugly.
But look, no,
I'm just
No,
saying.
you stink.
no.
I'm not trying to be mean.
It's the best.
Don't take this the wrong way.
Don't take this the
Whenever
wrong
someone-
way.
yeah,
but I
whenever
am going to wrong you so bad
There you
right
go.
now.
Whenever
No,
someone says, "Look, don't take this the wrong way," oh shit, what?
All bad
No,
things happen
You
after
stink.
that.
Oh,
Those few
damn.
words.
no, and I'm not. I believe that everybody is entitled to believe whatever they want to believe, and we have to have respect for what people believe. And so, if I was walking out in the street and I ran into somebody and they said that, I died for a couple of seconds and I went to heaven and I saw my father, brother, sister, whatever, I'd be like, okay, I'm not you, so I don't know what you saw. But me myself, I had this conversation one time with a colleague of mine, and going back to what Chris was saying, and again, I do not by any means, like Chris said, you don't disrespect the dead.
No,
You
never.
you respect them 100%, unless in my occasion when there's one particular person that I know in my family. That's not anybody's family.
Oh, okay.
No, in my family.
Oh, okay.
But outside of that person, I 100% respect every person that has passed.
I mean, I feel like that's how religion was invented. People have these experiences, only that some people started to create rules around them and say, this is how it has to be. You guys have to do exactly what I'm telling you to. But overall, I mean, I can't say this person didn't have that experience. That person, might have seen their dead grandparents. Who knows? Who
Right,
are we
right,
to
right,
say?
right,
I
right.
mean, there's
Yeah,
not enough
yeah.
science to prove
Yeah.
the afterlife
yeah.
or the spiritual realm for that
Right.
matter.
And that's where I'm going with it. It's like I don't know what they saw, right? So I can't speak for them. But I do believe that you have to respect the people that have passed away. When people mention the phrase, "Oh well, God wanted another angel," I disagree. Because if God is love, right? We're not saying that God has love. We're saying that God is love. I don't think that he would have wanted to take this person that has, their family away from them, because he would have wanted that person to be around to see them grow up and see them have grandchildren or their children and be with them. So I don't agree that if we're saying God is love, that he would say, well, let me take this away because you're okay without it. No, you're not. You're not okay without it. You need that person. You want that person in your life. And so that's why I say I do have respect for those that have passed, because ultimately, if we were to put ourselves in their position, the ones that have passed, would they not want to be here present with those people that they care about? They would. They would want to see their grandchildren.
Yep.
They would want to see their offsprings flourish.
But
And
there's probably something more to this. I mean, they just can't reveal those secrets just yet because this is just temporary. We're only here for a little bit.
Yeah.
well, that all goes back into whatever it is that your beliefs are, right?
Either way, life is short. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. From the day you're born to the day you die, it's just you can tune in to what the universe is trying to tell you or it's trying to guide you. I've always felt, a presence with me ever since I was young, ever since I was born, for that matter. And I've always felt like things just happen out of nowhere. I can't explain it. Some of these things are great things that have happened. I can't have made these happen on my own. There's no way, I could have put so much effort, nothing ever happens. Like if I do so much on my own, but then all of a sudden it's given to me, like where in the world did this come about? And to me, it's only one answer.
But it still depends on your belief, right?
Well, this is beliefless. Like I can't deny it because there are some things that have happened to me that are unexplainable. I like you said, you had deja vu. I had deja vu to the point of seeing a particular place in full detail, explaining it to my friends, my wife, and then we go to that location, and then they see all the details that I had mentioned to them earlier, and they're like, "Wow, this is pretty crazy."
It's and when he's speaking, it's like a strange idea to people. But like I've experienced that, so I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
And
But I am a believer. I am a believer of a higher being. I don't think that we're just here by casual kind of passerby. I think that there was a creator. I think that he had certain plans, and so that's what I stick to. There's no way it's just coincidental.
what about do you think we're the only ones here in the solar system?
No,
not a chance.
there's no way.
Not a chance.
So like makes me think about like everything we're talking about. What about the other universe? Are they
Yeah.
looking at us?
Yeah.
I'm a full believer that there are multiple universes with different variants of us doing different things.
Ooh,
You know
that's
what I mean?
murky. Look at that.
That's why they told you not to drink it.
No, hombre, se le
It's
gusta.
just sediment. I mean, it still tastes fine.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
Yeah.
You're missing out. You're like those poor bastards that didn't show up for the.
What are you talking about? Missing out is me not being here. I'm here.
He's trying to steal that FOMO still. You missed out, bro. Sorry, man. It's gone now. You can't do anything about it.
But go
Man.
ahead. Go ahead.
I forget what I was saying.
That we're in different.
Oh yeah,
universes.
The multiverse.
yeah. I fully believe in that. That there's there's other universes where there other us doing different things. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's a Sal who's president, which I hope not, but maybe there's
God, that world is fucked. Because I'm just getting up on
Damn.
that podium. Do whatever you want.
just stuff like that.
Looking
You know
like
what I
Joe
mean?
Biden up there.
There you go.
That
There
face
you
of it.
go.
This man's just,
Can't
Oh yeah, he'll be shaking your hand here. No.
worried about what ice cream he's going to eat. So
that is hysterical.
The economy is suffering, but what ice cream are you eating?
What I,
chocolate.
Chocolate.
I love chocolate.
Let me kiss your kid. Come here.
Whoa,
That's
no.
another topic.
Had to get on
man.
tip.
Yeah, you got
Never
two
mind.
sides of you.
Sorry,
there, man.
guys.
that we
That
caught
Trumper's
I was,
coming
I was
out.
going somewhere else with that.
No, just
Go
tastes like
Trump!
chocolate. tastes like chocolate ice cream.
But it's not too far fetched though. What he's doing. So yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get caught.
I mean,
yet.
to take it to another level, though, like the Indians, even from the Mayan side or from the Aztec side, they believed in 13 different realms.
yeah,
So we know that even the Apostle Paul, I don't know how much you read the Bible, but he talked about the third realm or the third heaven. That's
Yeah.
how he explained it. So the idea that we're just in a material realm is not actually new. It's an age-old idea all the way down to our ancestors. That this physical realm, you once you die, you go to the spiritual realm, and I don't know what the other realms could possibly have,
yeah.
but how do they know that? Like
I don't
for them to know that stuff is because they say the spirits talk to them. For them to concoct ayahuasca is because the spirits told them how to.
Yeah.
Because the plant by itself with DMT is not enough. You need another one that can inhibit the DMT within your stomach. And there's no way they could have just said, oh, that tree. They said the spirit spoke to them. And they said, you need to do it this way, and then you need to brew it this way.
Or licking frogs. Like, who
I've
would
heard
have
of
thought?
Right.
Yeah,
Why? Why are you going to lick a frog?
Like,
What
what
the
guy
hell?
is like, I'm going to go through psychedelic trip.
No,
He's-
but
Man, what made him go see it and go,
that looks.
I got to see what you taste.
I need to know.
I need to know, man. Like, I'm
Slimy.
sorry.
no, but even the idea behind that is you have to like wonder. Okay, I mean, this frog puts out this defense, right? Because it's a defense. For
Yeah,
them
that's why they
against
do it.
Predators, but why the need to put out that kind of defense?
You imagine the animals
Right,
are trying
Right,
to eat it?
exactly.
The psychedelic they go
Why?
through?
Out of everything that this guy could do, like this guy
Army
could
of
piss
frogs.
acid,
Oh, shit.
right? But he's just putting out like
Ribbit.
psychedelic stuff. Like,
I'll make you feel good before you die.
look,
you
before you
go.
kill me, feel good.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, so speaking of that, like when I went through my trip, I literally had to sit. So they had this campfire thing, and I was sitting next to this dude, and this dude that I was sitting next to, like, I kid you not, he didn't look like a typical guy that would like do mushroom. Dude was fit, dude.
Yeah.
He was like, man, what are you doing here, dude? You know, because everybody else, I'm thinking like, you know, with this type of experience, they look kind of weird. But when I was talking to him, you know, I was telling him about my trip. I'm like, dude, I can't believe I saw this, and that, and I'm still in shock.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, yeah, and, you know, this is my third trip. He was talking about the frog. He was talking about doing the frog. And I was like, man, dude, like, he goes, yeah, it's a different experience, but it's helped me overcome certain addictions what he was going through. And then it healed his childhood trauma.
Oh.
And that's what and when you do that's where you do the ayahuasca, is to heal all that, right? If you've gone through certain stuff, if you're trying to heal, see dead loved ones, you know.
Is that
All that.
is that why y'all did it in the first place?
So yeah, I was mentioning. So it was my dad's anniversary,
Yeah.
and I was thinking hopefully maybe I could see him, because I've actually had like 2 dreams. One of them I could vaguely remember, but there was one that I really remember, and that I felt like that. And when I woke up, I was like, damn, like I really wish I could remember that dream. But, you know, going in there headstrong, thinking like, oh man, maybe I can see my pops or whatever. But yeah, that didn't happen. But then I realized like he needs to rest,
Yeah.
right? Like it is what it is, you know. You just kind of gotta go through life and just deal with it. But again, like I was saying, sitting there, and when I was just so unbelievable, you know.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Rest.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, dude, it was, and like I said, it was an eye-opening experience. It really was. Really was. Like what you're saying, before I would end, I'm like, man, what are you talking about, dude? You know?
You're right.
Crazy.
Going
I feel
through a
like people
bowl,
think
it's
like
just hungover, dude.
No, yeah,
You
exactly.
know?
No, people think.
Yeah, right.
No,
You
and that's
drink,
why
you
I
know?
said like
You drink too much.
I hadn't drank anything, man. But like the whole empath thing is like it's real, and there's not a many of people out there that can do that or have that ability.
I've done it twice.
No, I know he's empath.
No, I've been able to
Astral project.
astral project twice.
But I was gonna say this. Like, imagine having this conversation with your grandpa or your grandma or your mom and dad about this. You know,
no.
they look at you like, "¿Estás bien?" You know,
De maricón.
hace trabajo afuera. Por favor, corta mi yarda,
What
por
are you doing
favor.
with your life?
Go out there cut my grass.
¿Estás bien?
This guy's talking about over
Like,
here.
Mr. Drunky, too much mead.
Ay, este está haciendo mi
Este borracho.
secretos.
Es igual que tu
Ya
papá
cállate
está
con tus
tomando mucho.
tonterías.
Este güey.
Este cabrón.
As I told you, stop
Métalo
drinking.
en
Go
instituto.
cut the grass.
Vete a coger cabronas, güey.
Haz trabajo, pendejo, con tus chingadas.
Be like, ¿es gay? ¿Estás bien? No, man.
What's next on the table? I feel like we've been kind of dry on
So
that.
we do. All right.
Who likes stouts?
Who's what?
This guy.
I love any.
Okay, I brought something
drinks
special for you,
whatsoever,
Sal.
Oh wow!
So if you're a stout
Got
guy,
dust
Oh,
on
look,
it.
it's got the image on the cab.
There you go.
Oh, the image on the cab.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so that actually came to me in a dream.
Hey.
That's
that
what
logo.
I was waiting for. He said it came to him in a dream.
Yeah, man, you got to.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's beautiful.
The spirits wanted me
There
to
you
get
go.
y'all drunk.
They were like, these guys right here, they're too chill.
People need to meet who we are. Hence the word
Let's
spirits.
get young Jonathan first. He's number one for this.
The birthday boy.
The birthday
Dude,
boy.
hey, do you want to tell them what it is? Or you want them to guess?
Oh, that's
Nuts.
actually not
It's
a bad
nuts
idea.
all the time.
Sal tastes nuts.
Dude, what is up with you, man? ¿Estás bien? ¿Estás bien?
So, yeah, you never asked Sal that question. Sal's never okay whatsoever. Thank you, sir.
Young Guns is putting the image on there, and that's the image that came to
Young Gons, do I have to
in
edit
a
that
dream.
though? Because I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you'd be all right, Sal. YouTube works wonders.
Oh, I don't have the time for that.
You know what?
Man, that chai, dude, I think it's way better leaving it outside opposed to putting it in the fridge, in my personal opinion.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Well, that's your personal opinion, but what does the chemist say? Because the chemist is
You know what, dude?
God.
The way you just did this in order,
It works.
it works.
Oh, look at that slide.
I like
Is that how you slide
slides.
in the DMs?
No, I tried. I
In his
tried,
DMs. Who's the lucky guy?
but- Whoa.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
this smells like ramen
man.
soup.
All right.
Spirits talking.
All right.
Spirits. Whoa.
So can I get each one of you guys to tell me what
Whoever
you think
guesses
it is?
gets a free bottle.
There we
How
go.
about that?
Young Gones, you're in this too.
All right. There's got contestant
Contestant
number one.
Oh, let me get something ready. What, like, what's in it as far
What do
as
you think the flavor is?
what do you think it is?
So we just
Get a general name of what this possibly can be. Just any name that pops to your head.
For me, it actually tastes a lot like what's called a mama juana. It's like a Dominican rum drink, but they had it's like a cinnamon for me. Like it has like hints of cinnamon.
Okay.
Tastes like
I'm gonna go with
So you're gonna cinnamon? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
What
cinnamon.
you got?
Yeah, it tastes like cinnamon and Hobby Lobby. Like if you walk into a Hobby Lobby, you smell something.
You smell
it.
that.
Like a
yeah,
candle.
yeah.
That's what it tastes like to me.
So 2 cinnamon. You sure you want to change it up? Not saying it's wrong or right, but
No, I'm
gonna stick with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it because
Cinnamon?
I taste it and I picture myself walking inside a Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
It's crazy how he mentioned Mama Juana, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with ginger.
Ginger. Wow, you guys got part of it,
Uh huh.
but the main ingredient for this one, you almost, man, if you would have like further dug into
Expanded
that
on it.
Hobby Lobby
Yeah.
experience, you would have known that it was fall and it was like the season for pumpkins.
Yeah.
So this is actually a pumpkin
So
spice.
who wins the
Oh,
bottle?
that's what I'm
Nice.
tasting. Man, I don't.
Yeah,
So
man.
does nobody win the bottle?
Sorry,
Do I
man.
win?
I
I got
get you a free bottle anyway. Don't worry.
I said Hobby Lobby.
I got you guys. I
Appreciate
get
it.
you guys. Yeah, I'll make it happen. Get you guys free
That's
bottle.
crazy. You said
Yeah, pumpkin
There's
spice.
cinnamon, cloves, anise, ginger.
That's what I was
Whoever
looking at.
tasted
Anise,
ginger.
Yeah.
That's
That was
crazy.
the other one too on there.
Whoever tasted
Had
that
that
ginger.
Wait, was there
man,
ginger?
but yeah, there was ginger.
I said
Oh,
ginger.
nice.
You said ginger.
So I get the free
you got.
Getting all,
you
we're
got
getting all
one
kinds
spice.
of notes.
You
Getting all
poor
kinds of
bastard.
notes.
No, sir.
Pumpkin spice. I wanted someone to say
Yeah.
pumpkin spice.
Man, I can't. Yeah, because it's weird though. Like that's how good it is. Like you taste it and you experience like a thing that you go to like Hobby Lobby. You know, I said like that's the first thing I thought of.
Took you to your childhood.
Yeah,
They're
it's like,
holding
that's-
hands with
that's-
your mama.
That's the first thing I thought
Holding
of.
a
Like,
pumpkin.
holding.
because you go into any Hobby
That was that
Lobby.
nice old man walking by,
Oh,
Jim, how you doing, Jim?
and then that hot mom.
There you go.
There's always a hot mom at
There's
Hobby
always a
Lobby.
hot mom there.
What-
Hallmark. There's always a hot mom in
what
there.
do they call those?
1 out of 100.
What? Oh, like you sure you don't know? Am I drunk? I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I mean, I tasted it, and yeah, it tasted cinnamon. But like that's for some reason that's the first thing I thought of was, man, you walk into a Hobby Lobby, that's what you smell. You know, you tasting what you smell inside a Hobby Lobby. I don't know why, but that's just what I thought of.
You had that
It's-
ratatouille experience.
Yeah, it's
Experience.
it's very good. You know, it's very nice. You know,
So we drove off a little bit from the
What were we talking about?
Ryan
Yeah, what
Garcia.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia.
Oh, good lord!
But look,
Is Ryan winning his fight?
No, so this is the beautiful thing about our podcast that I told
That was like 10 minutes ago.
that I told Alex is like we just kind of go with right.
Off the cuff.
We're drinking
Off the cuff. Remember that name?
and
I
we're-
wish we would have.
.com.
and we're just enjoying the conversations.
Well, technically, you went to some other, I guess, would be quote unquote crazy stuff, astral and all that. So you're
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah,
linking it to like him just being crazy with what
I mean,
he said.
yeah, that's right.
So you kind of tied it in a little
Yeah,
bit.
Kind of tied it in a little bit.
It all
No,
goes full circle.
but full circle, and we're back to Ryan Garcia. So,
Is he winning?
Who's he?
as far as what?
Who's he?
Cut you
I mean,
off.
did they even ever
far
find
as
like
what?
what was the video evidence that
So-
he showcased? Was it?
I don't know
Was
the-
it
got his
legit?
phone taken away.
Because I'm always about the evidence.
Yeah, no, I am too. Trust me, I am too. But I'm also just very, yeah, it's true.
Well,
Hey.
I believe it.
All signs point to yes.
Yeah, it's like-
It has to be true.
Allegedly, he was claiming that he had a video of them having him tied up and then having to witness them performing these things.
They're wrong.
Alleged.
Allegedly,
There's
that's why
the
I
key word
say
right there.
Exactly.
There's the
I'm
key word.
going with the legend.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah.
a video though? Is it out?
There's not.
No.
That's the
No,
thing.
there's not. It's just a
that's the thing.
legend.
That
Okay.
evidence never seems to be there.
Interesting.
That's
but
the,
if I can
the elites, man. They take the videos quick.
but if I could chime in on that,
Chime in, Sal.
there's there's too many particulars. For example, the world believing that because it there is a small portion of the popularity that doesn't believe that there's an evil or there's a good, right? Like they don't believe that there's a dark and there's a bright or a light side, whatever. I don't think that it's possible to extinguish that there is a dark side, right? That there is an evil out there. There 100% is. Because if there wasn't an evil out there, then everybody would be good. There wouldn't be such a thing as, we can't sit here and argue that, oh, this person doing this to a kid is good.
Yeah.
There's no way. Because at that point, then everything is good. But there is an active force out there that is evil, and there is an active force out there that is good.
There has to be a balance.
Yeah, and there has to be a balance, and you choose which side you want to be a part of. But just understand that the dark side can't provide any blessings for their people. It's not possible.
It comes with a price.
And it comes with a price.
It's like you can do stuff the honorable way, earn your way, but if you go get the cheap way out, which is what a lot of these elites and actors, musicians, pretty much what Ryan Garcia is going through. Yeah, you can sell your soul, you can do all this stuff, right? But it's gonna come at a price eventually. You know what I mean? And I think towards when they realize that later on, they'll take all the money and stuff, and they don't give a shit afterwards. Oh yeah, I got all this money, I got all this fame, this and that, but the older they get, the more they realize, oh damn, they're gonna take me away, and my soul's gonna go somewhere else. So then it's like, well, shit, I'm gonna just expose everybody, pledge to God, and maybe it'll work. And then they're like, oh no, buddy, no, you pledge to us now.
That's not how the contract works.
That's not part of the contract. No. It's like, I don't know if y'all seen or heard about the Jamie Foxx thing when he was like suddenly got real sick and he was like about to
yeah.
die. So there
It
was
was very subtle.
So there was theories going on that maybe that was their way of telling him like, you're us now. Like that was like almost like his payment, I guess, or they almost took him away. I guess he was gonna probably do the same. They're like pretty much showing, look, this is what we can do to you, this and that. That's what they're leaking into, was like him and the Illuminati and all that stuff. And so I was like, yeah, I mean, you can get all this quick, fast money, but it comes with the price. It's not free. Nothing in this world is free, and they know that, and they put that to heart. It's like, you want all this stuff.
Isn't it interesting how they're always targeting entertainers? Like,
Oh, yeah.
It seems like it's always the guy that can be that comedian, that singer, that guitarist.
Yeah,
Why is it the entertainment industry?
because we use it. We use it so much. We listen to music every day.
Is it that, or is it like
No.
it keeps us hypnotized
No,
to
it's
this
not.
realm, to
It's
this
not.
world?
It's not because we're.
It's popular.
It's not because
Yeah.
we're entertained. It's not because.
It's like a form of distraction, really.
Yeah,
There's a higher reason for that, right? Because, and I say higher not in the sense of like, creator wise, Because again, it still comes back to light and dark, right? There's like we can't deny that there's evil forces out there, and they're higher than the human ability and the human capability. That exists 100%, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. So there's a reason why within Hollywood, there's that attraction to it of this person in this position is doing that because they are in a higher position to an extent, right? They're not by any means immoral whatsoever, but like Alex was saying, there's a contract, and a contract to who? Like if you read the scriptures, like you mentioned Apostle Paul earlier, there's a reason why the devil tempted Jesus and said, "Oh, worship me, and I can give you the governments of the world." That wasn't by like curiosity or like out of nowhere. It's because he has hold of those things. That's why he can offer that, because I hold it in my hands. If I didn't hold it in my hands, how can I offer to you? I can't tell you you can have this car when it belongs to the dealership or the bank. If it doesn't belong to me, how can I give it to you? It's because it belongs to me. So,
Interesting.
or am I wrong?
Oh no, I mean I'm just
It's
yeah,
so
it's very. I like everybody's take on it. I mean, for
Yeah.
me, it goes deeper than that. I mean, honestly, it's just you're here trying to struggle to make all this money, and when you really think about it, where is all that money coming from? The government is just printing it all out like it's
Yeah.
nothing. So why are we getting taxed? And why, when you look down to the history and everything you read, I mean, I've been down the conspiracy holes, but the thing I can't shake off because I need evidence no matter what. I'm an evidence-based guy, 100%. But you can't veer away from the facts that the federal government owns us as commodity. It's like we're thinking the government's, needing you to pay taxes so it can survive. It doesn't need your money.
100%.
It doesn't need your money.
100% is.
So what is it? I mean, it's really you working and making the system work. As soon as you want to leave the United States, they're like, why? You can't leave. You have to pay X amount of dollars, which makes it impossible for you to denounce your citizenship. Because down to the birth certificate, that's where they own you.
Well, so to what Alex was saying is ultimately, like he said, the government doesn't need us to survive, right? Like they established themselves in a certain way for many reasons, and they don't need us to survive. But ultimately, again, going back to like he mentioned the Apostle Paul, they do it because it benefits them to make us feel that because they need us.
It's a different form of slavery.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but
bro. And
it
so
is.
no, don't hate to say it. So that's where I'm going into. People want to think that slavery is over and done with. It's not.
It's really not.
It's just now you're looking at slavery in a different form. Oh, everything that we do
It's
daily is slavery.
It's
like
hidden.
we're working for you, the major corporate company, to make the biggest money, and then you give us the little dough, right? Because you have to somehow hide that and be like, well, no, it's work, right? No, it's still slavery. And you can say that it's because I'm taking the bigger risk, but who's the one that's taking the risk for you? It's still me, the little person that's working at the desk job, because you're not doing it.
Oh yeah.
So,
damn.
Yeah. That's what we do here.
Yeah, you look like your eyes have been opened up.
I'm
It's just-
yeah, no, it's
shocked.
like I said, I just went through one experience and it's eye opening, and then like everything else is kind of like, wow,
well, yeah.
where's my joint at, dude? But it's. I knew that there was always societies out there, but like from personal experiences, like you and Alex. Like it's crazy what people go through. Like I was mentioning something about like the human brain. We only have an access of just a small percentage.
About 10%.
What is it? Yeah, and imagine like doing these I would say these psychedelics or whatever. I'm not saying, I don't know what the percentage if you're using the whole brain, right?
Imagine if science just honed in on that side of the spiritual realm. See what they could actually find.
But yeah, I just think it's just crazy. Like in order for us to get access to that, we
I
gotta
need
do
that one again, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can
It's
say no, but did you want to try a little bit of the bottom go? You sure? That's eye opening.
I see that.
do we have time for another the bottle of Penelope or no?
Yeah, we do.
I think we do. Yeah.
We have time for
Yeah,
Penelope?
yeah,
Okay,
sure.
we got it. We got a whole bottle of Penelope. Then.
Open it up. Let's
Bring
go.
it out.
Ándale.
No, yeah, it's like what you were talking about, man. It's not so you were talking about
Yeah.
we're talking about the 10% of the brain, right?
Right. And for people like there's a Netflix special that talks about people that have done mushroom, people that have done Adderall, LSD, all these other drugs, and they've done it by science. And there's a lot of positive effects that it's done to people that have dealt with like PTSD or what may have you. But I just think it's so interesting that a lot of the stuff is natural. Like the ayahuasca, it's natural.
Yeah.
That's not man-made. Yeah, you got the other stuff like Tusi going around or these other drugs that are man-made. That's different. But when I took the ayahuasca, or smoke a joint or whatever, and what have you, like it's your mind just kind of, I wouldn't say dumbed down, but it mellows down and you start to feel a certain way.
Yo, Young Gones, can we pause real quick? I'm gonna take a piss. Yeah, so I had to take a piss. Whatever. I saw Joe Rogan do this on his podcast recently.
pee?
Yeah, he was like, I gotta go take a piss. It was like,
Well,
sure, yeah.
He also has a guy who edits all his videos. And
No,
has,
it was still on his podcast when he said he had to go take a piss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got
So,
you.
hey, it's human
Lazy
nature.
editing.
Well, true.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna do lazy editing too. So everybody's got to take a leak. But what we were talking about the
Netflix special.
Oh, yeah.
So the Netflix, I don't know,
I
it's
forgot.
the how the mind works or something that deals with the mind. But I was trying to introduce it to my mom because my mom is very old school. Like I was saying earlier about like if you try to have a conversation with your parents or your grandparents, they're just like, yeah, that's a negative. No, absolutely not. You're not doing weed in my house or you're leaving. Okay, you're not a narco. You're not a narco. But
well, it's like the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Oh damn! You just called your mom a dog.
Dang.
I did not.
Old one at
I did
that.
not do that.
Can we pause
Dog
real quick?
translation,
And,
bitch.
yeah, can we?
I did
Appreciate
not do
that, dude.
Wow.
All right, dude.
You went there.
I did not do that, sir.
But
I have nothing but respect for your mom.
Sure, buddy.
100%.
Okay. Whatever, dude. I'm just kidding.
That's South for you.
Let's get you another glass. Let's do this.
Oh.
Yeah, get him first.
Here, just kind of kill that real
100%,
quick because it's
Yeah,
a
just
little dirty.
clean out the glass.
Would you like to get some more?
It's okay.
Oh, of course. Young Jonathan always loves to get some more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the man with the plan.
Is it pretty? You still got some meat in there too? Just clean it here.
Just spit it.
It just feels a little weird doing it in a styrofoam cup. But
Actually, hold on, wait, hold on, wait.
there
Do
we
you have
go.
another
Yes.
styrofoam cup? Are you going to double cup them?
You go-
Oh, hey, yes,
Just right
let's
out
do
the
that.
Cristal.
This
There's
whole-
one here, though.
You get the little cute little charm on it. Is that okay, dude?
Yeah, they came in that glass 100%.
This whole time? You
I
had,
totally forgot.
You
we
had
have
young
those.
Gons drinking out of
We
a styrofoam cup.
Young
Dude, I'm so
Guns.
sorry. Double cup. Let's go.
Hey, I like that slide. This is a clean table. This table's clean where you can slide it like that.
So you notice so many more details after a few drinks, huh?
You're like, what is this cum stain right here?
Man, we are on a roll, dude.
I didn't know they did.
His special abilities came out. I see cum everywhere.
No, but yeah, man. The whole being aware about stuff is just depending how it is that you look for things, man.
I'm telling you, dude.
I don't know why y'all are laughing.
Dude, this is
I
a
really
good
wanna know
finisher.
why.
It's just the wine. I mean,
It's
this is perfect for the last glass.
It's a proud moment, right? Obviously, it's just a proud moment, but like I can't wait till we get these to the farmers markets and just start
Do you plan on sending them like at stores like Total Wine or
Not
Specs
yet.
or?
No, I want to stay as small as
That's-
possible.
okay.
Once you see it in a HEB, it's like, do I really want to buy that?
Yeah.
It's more if like
I
tempting
know I
if it's
will.
exclusive.
Well, if you get into
Yeah.
Total Wine, that'd be kind of great.
Total Wine, not too bad of an idea.
Yeah.
Because they have like
All kinds of wine.
everything, right? So
But
here's,
then there's so much selection, it might get lost in all that.
I get that though.
well, 100%. But let's put it this way: can I, if I could?
Yeah, put it
fine.
any way you like.
Alex wants that location.
That's
He's like, I'll just get a-
ironically
I'll
what
just
he
get a
told you
drone.
what
I'll
it is.
drone
What? I get into the spirit of Sal here. What would Sal say?
No, but let's let's put it this way. Like you say, okay, it gets lost in everything, right? But it will not get lost in everything when it's the greatest product ever. And it just depends on your audience, right? Because there'll be people that go into Total Wine and say, I came here for Crown Royale.
Or Mythical Buzz.
And that's what they see, right? And like he said, they'll go, I came for Mythical Buzz. That's what I came for.
I didn't come for none
Oh,
else.
but and they got their little station sometimes, and they're like, "Oh, I got this,"
I think once.
I think you could be that lady.
and you could be
sending
that
out
lady for
samples.
sure. You already got the hair growing out.
So
See, I got no hope.
I just know that once we start taking these, when I say baby steps, right? When we start going to these farmers markets and just start getting all these reviews and all that, yeah, the mind is definitely going to start changing as far as what we want to do next, right? But first things first, man, we got to get people, mythically buzzed, man. So that's the goal, dude.
Y'all achieved that today here on this podcast.
I mean, y'all would kill it at the Renaissance.
I'm
with
buzzed.
this.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
would-
buzzed.
If y'all got your own
awesome.
little booth at the Renaissance, y'all would kill it
Oh
there.
my god, they the one contact, man. That was that was
So let's
killer
put
amount of money.
let's put it this way:
Man.
like you can't name the contact on the podcast, but outside of the podcast, tell us. I would like to talk to that contact and say, dude, we just had them on our podcast. Check our podcast out if you want to, but ultimately, I'm calling you because I really want these guys to be the front line of what it is that is going to happen at the Renaissance. Because if you don't put them at the front line, you, sir, are an idiot.
Man, I appreciate, man. Dude, thank you for that, dude. Seriously,
mean,
thanks for that, dude.
Yeah,
cool.
and
I do
I'm very
appreciate that,
expressive to the
dude.
point where I will express it that very same ways.
Hey, let's go,
I
dude.
think the show is going to be good enough, man.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, because I really would want y'all to be the front line and the face of the Renaissance for mead.
Because I could definitely see someone walking around with a bottle of this everywhere.
Or how about this? Even something better than that. Not just the Renaissance. Renaissance be on top of that, but you got all these breweries. You got St. Arnold's,
Oh yeah.
Carbach, Mythical Buzz.
But you don't.
That's a top name.
No,
right
but
there.
you don't need to be there. You will be your own brewery.
Yeah, of course.
In Houston at some point.
Of course.
And it's so beautiful to be able to proudly say we originated in Houston and then we expanded our way out through Europe, South America, Central America, and everybody knows who Mythical Buzz is.
Yeah. That would be pretty
I
awesome.
think that is what is going to happen.
We talked about that. I think I mentioned something like that. Like, man, just take a Mythical Buzz, run it here, and then run it in Guatemala, and just start it in central downtown in Guatemala, and just have.
I don't know. I could see it getting chopped up into a different version of that
Right,
we didn't
right.
want.
What would they?
right.
What would they name it? Like if it got down there, what would you think they would call it? Mythical.
I have no idea.
El mítico, el mítico.
Mítico.
Dame vino.
Mítico.
Dame más
Hey,
mítico.
dame. Hey, you know what? It'd be dope. They'd be like, dame el dragón.
El dragón. Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
Hey, we need to make note of that real quick.
Yeah, make note of that. Give me the dragon.
The dragon.
Let me make it. Yeah, that dragon, bro. Yeah.
All right, guys. So, per young Jonathan, we have 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Ooh.
You don't gotta
Which
say it out
is-
loud like
It's cool.
What?
I said you don't have to say it all out loud. Trying to make it smooth. Trying to make it smooth like these drinks.
Hey,
hey.
Man, Sal is just on a roll today, dude.
I'm not smooth about anything.
It is what
She
it
said
is.
that she loves it rough, and
Wow. My goodness.
Raw.
Hey.
so. But no, guys, thank you 100% for being here with us. Your time, the craft that you have going on is beyond sublime.
Thank you.
I think that hopefully when our viewers see what we have drank and how we're feeling now, they would purchase it, because if you're not buying this and you're not feeling good, then there is something ultimately wrong with you, and you need to be put back in the oven to bake for it.
Whoa. Not the oven.
Yowzers. Man.
Not the oven.
No, but really, guys, this is really great stuff.
And now, time for a sponsor break.
Yeah, seriously. My goodness. No,
He's like, did he really just say put back in the oven?
It's a little late for this time. We can't go back on that.
Ruben knows how I am. Look, let's put.
Hey, there we go.
Let's put it this way: you don't go through life and the experiences that you've been through at 30, almost 37, and don't speak your mind. And because I speak my mind, because I speak the truth, I will be honest with you.
Is it truth or you just being a dick?
Well, my dick is the truth. So,
Sounds like another pop-up religion here.
no, but I'm being
It's
honest.
a pretty hard statement.
No, but I'm being very, I'm being very honest with you guys. Mythical Buzz.
Mythical Truth.
Oh, that was pretty good.
That was a good
Anyways,
one.
Mythically truth.
yeah. Mythical Buzz is the way to go. You don't know about mead, get you a bottle of Mythical Buzz. You will know the truth. It is great. It is
And it
genuine.
shall set you free.
And it will set you free because it is amazing. There are many people that say, why did you get that drink? It's a girl drink.
No.
This is a flavorful drink, just like the guys that say it's a girl drink. But I guarantee you, you will feel as good as your girl if you were me. And,
Man, can we restart? No,
no, but Mythical Buzz, make sure you guys get it.
So before we go off, where can they find y'all and how can they get it? Real quick.
Go to mythicalbuzz.com or check us out on Instagram, Mythical Buzz, and just follow the page and send us a DM if you want a bottle. Last post that we did, we have what's in stock and we deliver. Just
Nice.
go on there.
That is great.
Let's all get one more drink before we go off air.
Cheers. Or pour it in. Pour it in. Pour it in. Yeah.
Shoot, that was a terrible pour.
Still have some. Cheers. Hey, guys.
There we go. Thank you
That
guys
was
for showing
amazing.
up.
Thanks,
you.
guys, for showing up. And, guys, we will
Thank
catch
y'all for
y'all
having
later.
us.
Thank you. Later, guys.
Thank you.